Planet's drummer to the Foo Fighters frontman Dave Grohl seems determined on keeping hard, powerful rock music very much alive. Last year saw the release of the Foo Fighters' second album, The Color and the Shape, and what many believe to be a new direction for the band. But as we discovered when we met the group backstage for an exclusive interview, not everything's gone to plan, especially when longtime guitarist Pat Smear made this announcement.
Hello! Last song we played was my last song with the band. I would like to introduce you to Franz Stahl, who will be taking over.
Hi.
Thank you. Rock on, guys! Foo Fighters!
Pat informed us that he wanted to leave the group about 3 days before our first tour for this album. So that was way back in May. And we were about to leave for the tour, we were rehearsing, and he came to practice and he said, "You guys should be a three-piece." And it was like, well, wait a second.
I had just joined, too. So.
Yeah, Taylor had just gotten in the band, so Taylor was like, "Is it me? Is it me?"
I was like, okay, I'll go.
Despite Pat's departure, it was far from the end for the band, who chose to continue with the help of new guitarist Franz Stahl. But without Smear, the Foo Fighters admit they have lost a certain element of glamour.
It was so great to turn to the right and see Pat with like a white feather boa and these white pumps and leather pants, and you know, it's a good way to cheer yourself up during the show.
Everybody.
But I mean,
totally
I don't think that it's hurt our live performance.
Clearly, the live performance hasn't suffered at all as the band continue to pack their shows with energy. But these days, things are a bit different from Grohl's previous group, Nirvana.
I think the energy with this band is different from Nirvana because Nirvana's energy, in a strange way, was kind of like this bomb that was about to go off all the time. It was sort of like this thing that just seemed like it could pop at any moment. And that was the energy, and it was insular, and it was just like, you know.
We're like a parade.
We're like a circus. we're like a parade. So I mean, you know, we've got. I love playing, you know, and I had my ass sitting in a drum stool for 10 years, you know, and now I get to stand up. So damn right I'm gonna jump around as much as I can, you know.
The Foo Fighters have certainly got all the aggression and all the attitude, but these days it seems they're letting go of their punk roots.
I'm good.
He's getting a little bloated to be punk rock.
Sometimes I feel punk rock, and then sometimes I feel like a housewife. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm doing something that's telling everyone to f off. Other times I'm doing my laundry and making sure it's folded neatly and creased so that when I put it on, I don't look like a mess.
Punk rock or not, the band are always full of surprises, and with the new lineup and a recent collaboration with Puff Daddy of all people, who knows what the future holds?
I think that it's important for bands to have phases or have different sort of stepping stones in their career. You know, the first album was kind of a fluke. It wasn't supposed to be what it turned out to be. The second album, we went in and we had a big-name producer, Gil Norton, come in and work us to make something that was very polished and as perfect as could be, you know. The next album, who knows?
Probably a totally different band next
Yeah,
time.
I'm not even going to be in the band next record. I'm going to kick myself out.